What's up, guys? Today's the day. Are you excited? We are getting ready for the launch of the Piggy Bank, which is one of Forex's projects. And yeah, a lot of us are super bullish on everything that Forex touches. So in just a little bit, we'll join Forex live. He's planning on doing an AMA. And as you guys can see right now, boom, the countdown has hit 0. So it's just a matter of time when he goes live. So right now, what we're going to do is I've got a Telegram group with 2,700 people. We're going to invite them and see if they have anything to say. We've got some awesome investors in there. So if you haven't joined our Telegram, make sure you do. And then I will invite our friends on Discord, because Discord is a we had to create a paywall because there's so many scammers that are in Telegram. Don't click on any links. Don't give your seed phrase. These are the basics. I just want to remind you, because we have people, even last night, someone got scammed $17,000 because someone offered to help them and they put in their seed phrase. And once someone has your seed phrase, guys, it's not good. So, yeah, let me send this to the team. I've got the private Discord. You guys can check out. All the links are in the description. Boom, sent that. Put this out here. And then we're going to change this. Piggy Bank launch. Okay. What we need to do is pull up our Piggy Bank. As you can see, it's still grayed out, so we haven't gone live yet. Refreshed it again, nothing. So don't panic. You're not, if you're seeing what I'm seeing, then you're good. Let's see. I got to pull up the live here. Let me go. What are you guys planning on doing? I see good afternoon, good morning, everybody. Yep, it's not live yet. What are you guys planning on doing during launch here? Sorry, you guys are looking at myself here. I'm just getting set up. As you can see, I ran up here. Oh, no. Just spilt the Red Bull. Oh, it's off to a great start. Let me get a towel, guys. I'm so sorry. This is great. This is not great, but what do you do? I'm looking for Telegram for when they go live. Let's listen to Stunna Breezy.
What's going on, guys? It's your boy Stunna Breezy, baby, coming to you live with
While we wait.
another one. Another lit video, baby. Y'all know what the day is, man. Piggy Bank launch day. But before we do all that, you know we gotta do this.
What? He stole that from me.
Yeah, baby, get the day started right.
He totally stole that.
All right, here we go. Today is Piggy Bank launch day, man. Right now it's not live. Forex Shark is going to go live in the animal farm at 11 o'clock. This is shortly before 11 o'clock. So that means it probably won't go live till about 9 o'clock. I'm tripping. He going live at 11 o'clock, so this thing probably won't lunch. I ain't doing that no more. But I waited about 8 hours last time for what you call the lunch. I ain't doing that no more, man. So I'm going to go over it. You know what I'm saying? See what we're going to do. See what's going on with this thing, man. So here it is, the Piggy Bank. The first ever non-inflationary variable time staking annuity. You know what this is, bro? This is my iteration of Hex and the Drip Garden coming true. I spoke on this months ago. If you watch my video, I spoke on this months ago. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, we need to do something, just incorporate that Hex style into the animal farm and the drip, however you gonna do it. Piggy, the pig token wasn't even thought of or whatever. You know, Piggy Bank and then truffle. Look at this. We got truffles and piglets and all that stuff wasn't even thought of. But you know what I'm saying? Forex be listening to your boy. You feel what I'm saying? This ain't nothing but the little Hex. Little Hex. Now, be honest, you got a little sprinkle of Rex in there too. Now, I gotta keep it real. I gotta keep it real. You know what I'm saying? You got a little sprinkle of Rex in there. You know, but it's Hex and the Drip Garden, and this is what came out of his mind. So, but let me say this right quick, bruh. I am not on no WhatsApp. I'm not on no Twitter. I'm not on Discord. None of that. I had somebody hit me yesterday. Hey, man, I appreciate you for reaching out on Twitter. On Twitter? I ain't even on Twitter. What the? Well, somebody with the name. Well, hey, that's on you. You never heard me say nothing about follow me on Twitter or none of that. I'm a YouTuber. If it ain't come out of my mouth, I'm not doing it. I don't have my own NFT. I don't have no breezy coin, none of that. I ain't on WhatsApp. I see somebody in the comments telling everybody to join me for my hot altcoin picks. You ain't never, when I start doing hot altcoin. Bro, y'all got to chill, man. Y'all got to, come on, man. Listen to me, bro. I ain't doing none of that. I'm not on no, I don't even know what WhatsApp is. I ain't on no WhatsApp. I ain't on none of that, bro. So I got to get that out the way right now. People always hit me up. Appreciate you for responding. I ain't responding to nothing. You understand what I'm saying? But anyway, let's get back to this. Piggy Bank, baby. So basically, this is what I'm going to do, man. Like, when you come here, now first of all, to get your Piggy Bank liquidity, all you got to do, right, is come here and see where it says add Pigs LP. You click that.
If you're just joining us, we're just watching Stunna Breezy. He's one of the biggest whales in Animal Farm and Drip while we wait for the launch from Forex.
Pigs and you have no BUSD. Go to PancakeSwap and sell like 100 pigs because it got to be 50-50, right? See, there's 200 pigs. If I hit max, I will have to pay $66,000. I don't have 66. I got 55. So I would hit max on my BUSD. And sometimes when you got these...
Okay, Forex just went live.
You will get 9 times more than you would have gone if you didn't time lock for a month. Now, this bonus gets distributed to you every day using an exponential distribution curve, where the first 75% of your stake, you're going to have 30% of that bonus applied to your principal, and in the last 25% of your stake, that's when the final 70% of that bonus is applied to your principal. And the way that it's applied to your principal is every day, the percentage of this bonus that's allocated to be given to you on that day goes into your available truffles. And if you're time locked, that means your available truffles to compound. Now, when you compound on that day, you compound that day's bonus distribution into your principal. If you don't compound for that day, then you don't get the bonus for that day. for your time lock stake on that day. But understand that each day it's a relatively small portion of your bonus. So a fraction of a percent in most cases. And we do it this way because, first of all, in DeFi, transactions cannot call themselves, right? So someone has to call a transaction. And in this case, there needs to be a transaction call to trigger your bonus to be paid out to you once a day. And the way we handle this is by making your bonus available to you for that day's allocation. And when you compound your interest on that day, you're also claiming your bonus for that day. And as you compound, this bonus is being added to your principal, allowing you to earn a compound interest on it. So when I say for example, a 9x multiplier for time locking for a month, this is the truffles that are this is a multiplier that's placed on your buying power when you initially enter your deposit, your time lock deposit. And these truffles are distributed to you over the duration of your stake as you compound. Now, when your time lock has ended, you still earn up to 3% a day on your time lock. On your principal that you've accumulated in your time lock. So the sum of the compound interest that you've made over the whole life of your time lock stake, plus the sum of all the compound interest you've earned on your bonus, is now all accumulated into your principal. And now, after your time lock ends, you can now continue to earn up to 3% a day on that increased principal. So it really allows you to put jet fuel on your ability to earn compound interest. And really, it allows you to do this heavily at the start of a stake that could last you, years, right? Even if you don't time lock it for years. The only thing that will prevent you from continuing to earn on a stake is if you stop compounding and you don't do any referrals and you don't do any continued deposits, because we have a max payout. Right? We set the max payout at 5x your principal, and it works just like drip in the sense that when you compound, when you deposit, when you earn a referral bonus, these all increase your principal, which then increase your max payout. And the only time your max payout stays static is if you are no longer depositing, compounding, or earning referral bonuses. Another way of saying that is if your principal remains static. Now, the max payout, what determines whether you've hit your max payout or not is two values. What is available for you to claim and what you've already claimed. If what's available for you to claim and what you've already claimed equal 5 times your principal, it will no longer keep paying you out dividends. So this means as long as you keep up a compounding rate that is at the bare minimum keeping your principal non-static. So as long as your principal is going up and not just remaining still, you will be able to continue to earn in the system. It's only when you completely stop compounding, completely stop referring people, and completely stop depositing that you now have a stagnant principal, which means a stagnant max payout cap, and you will eventually hit it. What else? When you do a time lock, you can only time lock. Someone asked me this question, I believe, yesterday, and the way they asked the question, it was answered correctly. But when I thought about it after, I listened back and I was thinking, oh, maybe he meant what I'm about to talk about right now. So I want to address this. You can only time lock a single stake once. So when you create the stake, that's when you set the time lock. And now that stake is going to be time locked until that time lock expires. After that, you cannot re-time lock an existing stake. But when that time lock stake expires, you can continue to earn a up to 3% ROI on that stake that was time locked. And after it's time locked, after that expires and your time lock is finished, you can claim on that stake whenever you want. And now you're claiming an ROI that you're earning on a highly inflated principal because it's not only all the compound interest you've generated and accumulated back into your principal in the life of your time lock stake, it's also all the bonus truffles that you've earned and the compound interest that you've earned on those bonus truffles. So now you have that greatly increased principal. Then now when your time lock is over, you can continue to earn up to 3% on it. So time locking is extremely powerful. The multipliers on it are large. The reason why the multipliers on it are large are because the system pays out a relatively high ROI just standard without time locking. So we wanted to ensure that the time locking were attractive, and these certainly are, right? And they're competitive, meaning that it is always worthwhile to be a time locker than someone who isn't time locked but is compounding regularly. And the way it works out, essentially, let me just pull up a spreadsheet here. So essentially, if you were to time lock for
here we go. He's gonna tell us if we time lock for how long.
If you were to time lock for say a couple months.
Okay, couple months. Boom. Is that a couple months? Yeah, 80 weeks is 2 months.
Compound every day. Compound your bonus into your principal every day.
Okay. Yes.
You're gonna earn somewhere around 60% more.
What?
Than someone that didn't time lock, but compounded their interest every day for a couple months. So the end result is you guys both had your principal and essentially all your dividends locked up in the contract for a couple months if you're compounding every day because you're compounding it into your locked principal. But the person who agreed beforehand that it would be time locked and they agreed not to harvest for 2 months gets an extra 60% more tokens in the end. And this is 60% more tokens that you can now earn a 3% compound interest on. So it's extremely powerful, right? It's extremely powerful. And we try to make it as clear as possible how powerful it is.
I tried to
By
follow.
the way we display the multiplier
that was confusing.
on the front end. It looks huge because it is huge, but people who are good at math will be able to determine that it's actually
not good at math.
Very just very well balanced, I would say. It's absolutely worth doing. There's no question about it that it's worth doing. Extremely attractive, but it's not so much that it's unsustainable or unbalanced. It's really just beautiful. Now, the stakes that you can airdrop to people, it's under the gift function. How this works is you hit gift, you put the person's address that you want to send the stake to, how long you want to time lock it for, mean how long you want to time lock the stake that you're gifting to this person, that you're airdropping to them, and the amount of LP, Piggy, I was going to say Piggies, Pigs and BUSD LP, how much you want to deposit for their stake. And then you gift them, and it will send them the stake, now time locked. Now, on their stake table, that stake will show up. Now they can compound that stake while it's time locked every day to earn compound interest on it, plus claim that daily bonus that's distributed to them for time locking. And then at the end of the stake, they can harvest it. They can start harvesting divs if they choose. They can continue to compound it. But the choice is theirs at that point, whether they want to harvest or compound or do a mix of the two. And as long as they don't hit their max payout, they can continue to earn on that stake for the whole life of the contract. And like I was saying before, there's like an extra 700 people that joined since I was talking about the max payout. The max payout is only a value that you would hit if you were not doing any compounding or any deposits or any referrals at all. The reason for that is your max payout is 5 times what your principal is. So if you are, it's very similar to drip. If you're compounding, if you're depositing, if you're getting referral bonuses, these all increase your principal. And the max payout is just a multiple of your principal. So as you compound, as you
massive sell pressure on drip
bonuses,
right now.
You're increasing your principal, which in turn increases your max payout.
Look at this.
The only time your max payout remains static is if you are no longer compounding, depositing, or earning referral bonuses, and essentially all you're doing is withdrawing from the system. If all you're doing is leeching from the system and not being an active participant, what's going to happen is your ROI is going to slowly start to decrease. Your daily ROI is going to slowly start to decrease from 3% down, because what determines your daily ROI is how often you're compounding relative to other participants in the system. If the contract balance is growing and you are compounding at a rate that is on par with the average user in the system, you will remain at a daily ROI around 3%. Now, if you stop compounding, what happens is there are 2 assets in the contract. There are piglets and there are truffles. Your piglets determine how many truffles you can find. The more piglets you have, the more truffles you can find. The way to get more piglets is by feeding them truffles. So essentially compounding your truffles. So those who are continuously taking their truffles, which the truffles represent your share of the contract balance, and the piglets represent your ability to earn an ROI in the system. So the people who are regularly taking their truffles and using them by compounding to buy more piglets are maintaining their ability to earn a 3% ROI, while those who are claiming or essentially selling their truffles, instead of using them to buy more piglets, are in turn reducing their share of piglets in the contract, which will slowly, day by day, start to decrease the ROI that they can generate. And this creates a value transfer in the form of ability to earn a daily ROI from the weak hands that are doing nothing from leeching the system to the strong hands that are compounding at least on par with the average user in the system. So when we have this protocol, which is ensuring that you maintain your ROI through being an active participant in the system, a max payout that is very generous, right? But still ensures that people cannot just drain the contract forever if they're not participants. And the additional bonuses that you get for time locking, being patient, and agreeing for remaining in the contract for a period of time. When you have all of these mechanics working together, it creates the most beautiful game theory that is extremely balanced and paying people significantly for removing their pigs from circulation. And the longer you remove your pigs from circulation, the more the larger the capital gains that you'll receive from your stake. And it acts as a form of lending where those who are agreeing to time lock their stake and be patient and be in the contract for longer are essentially lending their capital to those who have a shorter term perspective and want to claim more early and often. And for doing that, for essentially lending that capital to people with a shorter term perspective, they're being paid a higher ROI. So it acts as a type of lending protocol where strong hands are lending to weak hands to earn an interest. And I feel like all of the testing and the projections that we've done really just show the way that these mechanics compound on each other. It's just really every time I go over the contract, I just get more and more impressed with it, because it's this isn't just my work, of course. This is a culmination of innovations in DeFi that have been going on for the past 10 years. And I brought on 2 partner developers, right? Extremely talented developers. I myself is someone that's developed multiple high quality innovative projects. I brought on my good friend who's a math professor. So we had, and I also brought in another developer from the DAO to help us work out some of these spreadsheets. So we had 4 extremely skilled developers and a math professor that allowed us to come up with this, not only come up with the game theory, but get it ready for market, faster than any other dev team that in the space, right? Even these devs that are just copy pasting other people's work are not putting products to market as fast as we do. And we're actually, innovating, and it takes time and it takes a lot of work and effort, but I wouldn't have it any other way, because I really feel like we're doing positive things in the space. We're creating products that have long-term, sticking power. They'll be around for years, and people will find true value off them. And those who learn the mechanics and take full advantage of that will see massive benefits. All right, I just want to talk, and while I'm talking right now, my partner is updating the contracts with the bonus. So let me just, since I went over this when I first started the voice chat and haven't talked on it since, and over 1,000 people have joined since then. When I like to give a countdown going out, I like to give my starting countdown at least 48 hours in advance. Of course, when you time something out like this 48 hours in advance, you're not going to be able to time it down to the second when you're going to have it go live. So what I like to do is have a long countdown And then when that hits 0, have everybody come in, regroup, get updated. And then when I get to the point where I am ready just to hit one button and it goes live, then I will start a short countdown, which is 10, 15 minutes. And when that hits 0, boom, we deposit start.
Okay. So we got 10 to 15 minutes if you're driving, you're at work, picking the kids up, you got time.
The way that we are determining the multiplier for time staking is by storing them in the contract, by storing the multipliers in the contract. The reason for doing this is because we use multiple.
If you know anything about Forex,
exponential equations,
don't think it's ever going to be on time. It's never really once been on time.
Exponential equations.
We just roll with the punches. It's who he is, it's what he does.
So what we've done is done all of the equations off the contract, determined the solution to these equations, and then are storing them on the contract. Because we have to do that for every day for 156 weeks, and every day there's multiple values, and there's only so many values you can deploy in a contract at once. That means we have to do the initial deploy of the contract, and then we have to do a series of transactions after that to add these values to the contract. And that's what we're doing right now. So we did the initial deploying, and while I'm talking, my partner is adding all of these multipliers to the contract. We've already completely deployed everything on testnet. We've deployed everything in a sandbox. We've tested all the individual functions. We've tested the functions together, combined. We've done everything you could do on the front end. We've run projections. We've stress tested. So we are 100% ready to go. Everything's built. Everything's looking amazing. Now it's just a matter of continuing to deploy these series of contracts, which just takes a bit of time. And also, MetaMask just did a update to the way that their gassing works, which means that it's a little bit slower in the process of doing this since before the update, and they just did this update. But we're getting it done. It will be done very shortly, and we'll go live. So everybody just stay tuned, right? Don't go anywhere, because when this thing goes live, or when we're ready, which will be shortly, I'll put a 10-minute countdown on, and as soon as that 10-minute countdown is 0, I will be unpausing the contract. Now, let me talk about two things: how we keep the contract fair, right? So there's several mechanisms that we innovated with the Drip Garden in order to ensure the fairness and the decentralization of the contract. Now, with other protocols that had a internal DEX, and this is all the miner projects, this is the shrimp farmer contracts, these kinds of projects, they have an internal DEX.
Read the comments.
Within a single contract. And when you have a DEX like this, the way that you get it started is by creating the initial exchange rate. The way that in all of these other projects you create the initial exchange rate is an insider, which is the developer, will be the first person to send capital to the contract. When he does that, he ends up getting 50% of the starting supply immediately, regardless of how much capital he puts in. So he could put in a fraction of a BNB and end up getting 50% of the supply. And then because these are systems where you earn compound interest, that ensures that no one else in the system could ever possibly catch up with them. And a few weeks out, they end up with 90+% of the supply and drain it. And this is why our competitors, none of them have lasted long. It's because they were not designed to last long. They were designed to allow the insiders to drain them specifically. Where we have done the exact opposite of that, and through several mechanisms, but to speak on the mechanism I just I just was talking about with the starting the initial exchange rate, the way that we do it is by essentially tricking the contract into thinking we made a deposit, and then it takes what it thinks we deposited into the contract to set the exchange rate. So now the next person to come in, which isn't us, it's whoever is the first person to make a legitimate deposit on the contract. Now they're buying at that set exchange rate, which is set to give them a fair rate, not 50% of the supply, no matter what they put in. And we choose a rate that is balanced, so everybody who comes in after him will get about the same amount. And of course, like any DEX, as capital comes in, the asset that you're trying to buy becomes more expensive. But we offset this by allowing you to put a multiplier on your buying power by time locking. And also, as I said before, your piglets determine your ROI.
Piglets determine the ROI.
Your truffles determine your share of the capital on the contracts. Now, since people that are compounding are always generating more piglets, this means that the price of piglets, right? Piglets are not a tradable asset, so don't get hung up on the price of piglets. They're literally just a placeholder to determine your ability to earn an ROI. But to help me explain this, to make it simple, the truffle price of piglets goes down a little bit every day. And this ensures that those who get in after, those who get in later still get a fair rate, because because what happens when people enter in the contract, and when you buy any asset, the price of that asset goes up, and that's the price of truffles are going up. When you buy into the contract, when you deposit into the contract, it buys truffles and then uses those truffles to create pigs, right? By feeding truffles to pigs, and you get piglets. Now, the fact that the truffles price of piglets is going down, well, the LP token, or the capital price of the exchange rate of truffles, is going up as capital comes in. It helps to offset it, and it has the effect of flattening out the buying power of early capital. So those who buy in early get about the same amount as those who get in later. The benefit to getting in early is that you are now compounding and earning compound interest in the system. And everybody that knows anything about compound interest, time is your best friend. The more time you can spend in a system where you're earning compound interest, the more powerful that compounding becomes. So the way that the pricing mechanisms work in the protocol ensure that no matter when you get in, you get a fair rate, but there's still a huge benefit to getting in early, because that just means you're in the system longer, earning that compound interest, and that head start means a lot when it comes to your ability to accumulate a share of the overall contract. So this is extremely bullish for the animal farm as a whole, because none of these pigs that are being paid out are coming from inflation. None of them are being so all the pigs that will ever be paid out of the piggy bank are coming from the circulating supply. They're coming from pigs that otherwise could be sold on the market. So the piggy bank can literally only have a positive impact on the price of pigs, because it's taking pigs that would otherwise be on the market available to sell and rewarding you for locking them up. And it's rewarding you in pigs that would otherwise have been on the market available to sell anyways. So it only has its only pressure on the system is pressuring users to remove pigs from circulation. And this is extremely positive for the price. And it also creates a huge incentive for people to utilize their pigs, because there's two mechanisms where you can earn an ROI and generate a cash flow for pigs. One of them is the pig pen, where you earn a BUSD dividend, and this is more of a long-term play. As the farm grows, it generates BUSD, and all of this BUSD that's generating in the form of platform fees get paid to those in the pig pen. So being in the pig pen is essentially, that's your seat as an owner of the platform. You get your share of all the platform fees for being in the pig pen. And this is very powerful. And the more that you compound and grow your position in the pig pen, the greater share ownership you are. And as the platform grows, those BUSD rewards that pay out are going to get larger and larger and larger. And I strongly believe that we have everything it takes to be a multi-billion-dollar protocol. And now we are very early. We haven't even launched all of our different investment options, but now's the time where you want to be accumulating as much share ownership of the platform as possible. So when we are a multi-billion-dollar protocol, you're raking in the dividends as an owner of this protocol. Now, for people that have a shorter-term perspective and want the kind of assurance that they're going to make a daily ROI of a easily predictable amount, and this is people that want another option for their pigs, and like I said, people that want to take
guys, people are selling their pigs right now. Okay, just sorry, Forex. All right, let me talk, because y'all are annoying the you-know-what out of me. Right now, people are selling their pigs. They're doing this. They're going to Animal Farm right here, and let me show you my screen. And they're going to the pig pen. This is like the number one thing I guarantee that's happening. And people are clicking minus. When you do this, you sell your pigs, right? When you sell pigs, what happens to the price of pigs? It goes down. So there's tremendous sell pressure on pigs. People will then, when we launch, bring back their pigs and BUSD into not the pig pen, but it'll go into the piggy bank. So the TVL going down, money is going outside of Animal Farm right now. Hopefully that money returns. That's at least the analysis paralysis. As we wait, we're listening to Forex. I think Forex is just talking because he's waiting for his partner to hurry up and finish. I think that's what's happening. But, whining and complaining about Forex doesn't change anything. I mean, if the mechanic working on your car takes a little bit longer, what are you going to do? Nothing you can do. You gave your car to the mechanic. The mechanic's got to do his thing. Same with the mechanic here. His name's Forex. He's going to do his thing. He's going to take his time. So I understand you want to hurry up and go. You were promised Tuesday. It became Thursday. Now Thursday at 11. It's now 11:49. I understand. I'm with you. I'm with you on that. It is frustrating. But there's nothing we can do. Does it mean the project is crap? Does it mean Forex is crap? No, it means nothing. That has nothing to do with anything. In a year from now, it won't matter the launch date was late. Okay, so if you're going to invest, it's because you believe that Forex has the gravitas in the community in the DeFi space to get this thing to be $1 billion. If you don't think that this TVL is going to be $1 billion, you probably don't want to be here. So there is no guarantee. There is no assurance in DeFi. This is the riskiest play, especially during a bear market right now, guys. During a bear market, you guys are in DeFi. Are you kidding me? So that's the problem, is you're in DeFi. This is the Wild Wild West right now. There's no regulations in crypto, and you're not even in Bitcoin, Ethereum. You're in DeFi. This is risk capital. Don't expect it to be a smooth ride. With great reward, there's always great risk. This is the riskiest stuff you can be in. So I always stress risk capital. And because it's risk capital for me, I'm not worried about the day-to-day price. Because if I lose it all, I lose it all. And you shouldn't be either. If you're that worried, you took too big of a risk. So yes, drip is falling because people are claiming they're taking their money ready for the launch of Piggy Bank. I imagine 2 catalysts for drip. You've got all these big whale counts eventually closing, going into April, which Stunna Breezy did a video on that. I did a video on that. And you also have the launch of Piggy Bank out of the way. I don't like launch days. I don't like these days. Too much price manipulation, money moving around. These are staking protocols. They're supposed to be put your money in it, turn your computer off, go away. Okay? Or click hydrate, recompound in the case of Piggy Bank and Drip Garden. So let's join Forex again. Hopefully that helps. And I wanted to give context, but I know you're here to listen to Forex. Guys, by the way, please use my referral code. It's my job. This helps me big time. I'm going to put it in the chat right now. All you got to do is click on it. All right, thank you guys. Let's go back to Forex.
Even though the price is down for 10%, you would get more BUSD out than you would if it was higher because of the less of a price impact you have on it because of the deeper liquidity pool. Essentially, you have to be able to distinguish between price and value. Price is just taking into account one PIG token and one BUSD token and the relation between the two. Value is taking in this price plus the amount of liquidity backing both tokens in the liquidity pool. And when you account for price and value, this is how you determine the true worth of a position. Because a position could go down in price 10%, but your holdings could be worth twice as much. And that is because the increase in liquidity backing your tokens. And that's what we've seen take place in the past few days in Drip. A small portion of people have sold a portion of their Drip for BUSD so they can then pair it in the liquidity pool. And that means, yeah, the price will go down a little bit, but no value is actually leaving the backing of the PIX token. And in fact, we've seen a lot larger increase in liquidity than we have seen a decrease in price, which means that your PIG holders are actually worth a lot more than they were a few days ago. And on top of this, this has slowed down because the people who would want to do this to add liquidity have already done it. The majority of people now are going to be coming in from being onboarding from other communities and being promoted, so they're coming fresh in, and they'll be buying dogs and pigs directly off the market and also farming them. So when you account for this, and when you look at the way that similar protocols that we have launched in the past have affected the assets that are integrated into them, for example, the Drip Garden. When the Drip Garden launched, Drip, a few days before, had about a 10-15% correction. And this is from exactly what I was just talking about. But the people who sold some of their Drip for BUSD so they could add liquidity in that sense, did not benefit nearly as much as the people that held all their drip.
So, correction.
Found other assets to sell for BUSD.
Unstaking your pigs, correct, is not selling.
The drip garden went live,
me doing this is not selling, but taking my pigs and making it half BUSD, half pigs, I'm selling half my pigs, right? Because I just have, in order to have an LP,
at least 15, 20.
I have to have half BUSD, right?
All our different groups.
So you're selling pigs.
I expect to see something very similar to what we saw with the drip price, with the launch of Drip Garden, but that much larger, that much more bullish. Now, the dog token, which the dog and pig token both give each other value. They're both interdependent on each other. The dog token is what allows you to earn pigs in the yield farm. So if you're able to earn a high ROI and high dividend from pigs, and the best way to earn pigs is by farming them with dogs, this gives additional value to dogs. On top of this, in order to unlock referral bonuses in the piggy bank, you need to have dogs staked in the single asset dog pool. So for every 2 dogs you have staked in the single asset dog pool, you get a 1% bonus on everybody that you refer to the piggy bank. For every 3 dogs you have staked in the single asset dog staking pool, you get a 2% bonus on people that you refer to the piggy bank. For every 5 dogs you have staked, you get a 3% bonus. For every 8 dogs you have staked, you have a 4% bonus. And for every 13 dogs you have staked, you get a 5% bonus on those that you refer to the piggy bank. This bonus is paid out based on what they deposit. Now, this is not exploitable through self-referring, because the deposit and withdrawal fee is double the max bonus that you get from a referral. So that means that if you are doing a legitimate referral, you are not the one paying that deposit and withdrawal tax on the deposit that is generating the referral bonus for you. So that's just an extra 5% that you get for onboarding capital. But if you were to self-refer, you end up paying more in deposit withdrawal fees on the self-referral than you would get in referral bonuses. So it's not possible to leech the system.
Yeah, don't self-refer.
Setting up self-referral.
You can use my link. Boom. Click it and you're good.
On top of this, and I keep saying on top of this, but I could keep going. There's so many mechanics that are all extremely important. If everybody is paying the same deposit and the same withdrawal tax or fee, it negates the fee. Because if everybody in an internal system is paying the same fee, it becomes negligible. So the only people that are actually affected by this fee are people that try to do self-referring to leech the system. So it's killing multiple birds with one stone. It's adding security and preventing self-leeching, and 100% of the pigs which are accumulated from this fee are being sent to a contract which will be used as a reward vault for a lottery. Now, as I said, we brought on 4 developers, a math professor, and myself, essentially, all working, triple overtime to get the piggy bank out so quickly. And we put our full focus on that. So the pigs that are being generated from the fee are going into a contract. And as soon as the piggy bank goes live, we're going to start getting the lottery out. The lottery is very similar to Pancake Swap's lottery. We'll be able to get it out in a week or two. And the pigs that are used as a reward for this lottery are paid out to the person who has the winning ticket to the lottery. And the winning ticket, or tickets in general, can be bought with dog tokens and drip tokens. The dogs and the drips that are used to buy these tickets get burned, removed from circulation forever. So it's another awesome utility for the dog token and for the drip token. It removes them from circulation, right, restricting the supply, allowing for price appreciation. And it further removes pigs from circulation, and it gives more utility and brings more attention to the pig token and more attention to the platform as people are interactive and showing up every day to do this daily lottery. So it brings more eyes, more attention, more excitement, more gamification. It's going to be incredible. And the lottery will go live a couple weeks after essentially today, after the launch of the piggy bank. The way that we're implementing the dog token into the referral dependency structure, where your bonus is dependent on the amount of dogs you have at stake, we pulled this model directly from the BREAP dependency model with drip, where you have to hold a specific amount of BREAP to unlock referral bonuses. And you can look at the chart of BREAP and see that as soon as we implemented that late spring, early last summer, the price of BREAP started going up and then exponentially growing up. And now it's, close to all-time highs. And, it blew previous all-time high. It blew way past them. It did like 200x. And now it's still, very close. We're within like 80% of this all-time high, which is like 200x from the price it was when we integrated BREAP into the drip referral structure. I expect to see a very similar scenario play out with the dogs token. So I'm just so excited. I'm excited about all of the different mechanics involved with the system. I'm excited to just get this going and launch it. And I'm excited that we're setting a new standard. And, we're really, I believe, making a great improvement to the way that these time stake protocols are done. And this is something that I believe will become the new standard. And we're going to see a lot of projects trying to implement similar mechanics. But of course, we have this major first mover advantage, which is huge. So let me send a DM to my partner, see where he is as far as the continuation to deploy these contracts. And as soon as I get the thumbs up, I'm going to start a 10-minute countdown. When that 10-minute countdown hits 0, we're going to unpause. As far as the documentation, I've been working on a more detailed white paper. As I said, we've been working triple overtime. I haven't slept in over 24 hours to ensure that we're getting this out on time without delays.
That's crazy.
So I wanted to put out a white paper that gave a brief description of all the mechanics. This way people can get a great idea of it, and I wanted to get that out there so people have a basic understanding of the system. over the next 48 hours, I'm going to wrap up the extremely detailed white paper, which goes over every little minute detail of all the mechanics of the system, and I'm going to release that. I'd like to release that by tomorrow night. So we're ready, guys. We are so ready. The tests have been done. The projections have been run. It's years of accumulated knowledge here that we're about to execute on the market, and it's extremely exciting. Let me DM my partner and see where he is in this process, and get a response back from him.
All right, how are you guys feeling? What are you thinking? We hoping for moon shots today? We all hope for that, but it doesn't look like that's happening. Again, doesn't mean it's a failed project.
It's taking a bit of time to deploy the contracts is because you cannot do exponential equations in Solidity. So all of the exponential equations that determine the bonus multiplier for every single day, all the way going up for 3 years, needs to be pre-calculated, and then the sum of this equation needs to be stored on the contract. You can only deploy a contract so long. So, and it's a lot of different values that we need to store on the contract. So we need to do the initial deploying, and then it only allows us to do 10 days at a time. So we're launching transaction after transaction after transaction, adding all of these multipliers to the contract. And
go ahead and answer that poll.
Just takes a bit of time.
Answer the poll I just posted.
To know exactly how long it will take. It's just a process, but it will be finished very soon. And also MetaMask just made an update to their to the way they handle gas, and it's a bit different, and that also makes doing these automated scripts, which are doing a ton of transactions one after the other, it makes it a little more laborsome and a little bit slower as well. But no one will get caught off guard as long as you're here paying attention. I'll post in the call channel. I'll post on Twitter. I'll post in the main group. I'll come in voice chat and say it, that when we are 100% ready to go, I'll make the announcement everywhere that we're starting a 10-minute countdown. And when this 10-minute countdown is 0, I'll hit one button and it will unpause. I'm going to wait till we get to the point where all I have to do is hit one button and unpause it until I set that countdown. So everyone just be patient, hang tight, know that we are, crossing all our T's and dotting all our I's and doing everything the right way with diligence. And it takes a bit of time. But we worked triple overtime to ensure that we would hit this time, we would hit this date, and we would do it safe. We would do it secure with proper diligence. And we're doing that. And we made it, right? We're on launch day. We're ready to go. And we're doing it. We're deploying. So,
all right. Stick around, guys.
I'm just waiting for my partner to DM me back.
Let's add some commentary here when he finishes. We got 354. Like this freaking video.
Congratulations to everybody that's here.
Congrats to everyone that's here on the Drip Farm channel. Fastest growing channel in Drip Farm.
On the cutting edge of DeFi right now.
In the DeFi space.
This is a relatively small place. The DeFi market, compared to other.
I am full on bullish on Drip, says Cyber Drip.
It's one of the smallest markets in the world.
Steven says, how long is everybody staking?
You are in one of the smallest, most active markets in the world. You're at the cutting edge of it.
You're at the cutting edge right here on the Drip Farm channel.
Billionaires are made. So, congratulations on that. You guys
Bitcoin will hit 100K by the end of 2021.
yourself here. Congratulations. I'm gonna jump off the call real quick so I can call my partner.
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Attention, and I'll jump back on. So everybody, stay patient.
Here we go.
If you want to take it away,
and
if not,
bullish. Just kidding. I'm giving a bunch of fake outs.
I'll be back in.
Thinking about our younger years. Okay.
Shout out to everybody.
Shout out to 4X, guys. How are you feeling? Let's look at the poll. Let's talk. You got 356 people. 4 of you have clicked the like button. To the rest of you, we are not friends. Let's do this. Boom. Go full screen. Show just my pretty face. Let's read the comments, guys. Thanks for being here. This is the Drip Farm. All I do every day, I sit in this chair. My full-time job is referrals, and it's a little bit of YouTube ads, and my mom pays me an allowance every week. So I am here to help bring commentary, to bring smart minds together. I am the admin, the facilitator of all things Drip, of all things Animal Farm, and now all things Piggy Bank. Yes, guys, right now the price of pigs is $294. The price of dogs is $63. We who thought that we would have a Lambo today must wait for another day, because the price movement has been all down, down, and down, especially if you look at the price of Drip today. So, Jonathan, what is going on? I followed your channel. You, Jonathan, just you, have lost me so much money. It is your fault, Jonathan, that made me click the buy button, the sell button, the whatever button. You are the reason I broke up with my girlfriend last night. It is the YouTuber. It is you and you alone. If that's how you're feeling, go ahead, smash that like button, and go ahead and unsubscribe on your way out. Guys, I'm not responsible. This is not responsibility hour. This is commentary hour. I document my journey. You take advantage of whatever the frick you're doing with your money, okay? That's what we're doing here. You are a big boy. You are a big girl. You do with your money what you want to do. I'm allowed to do what I want to do, and I'm going to document it the whole way through. I am in DeFi because I believe that DeFi is early, and I like being in things that are early, but I'm only investing risk capital. So if you are in these projects, you should only be in with risk capital. The 2 major projects that I'm in is Animal Farm, as you guys can see. And look, $302 million is in this project. So it's not some crap coin. It's not some crap project that's going to you lose money on, like that elixir that blew up yesterday. My other thing is Drip. Okay, so I've got thousands of dollars of my own hard-earned money. I haven't made any money in these projects because I keep clicking compound. So I'm compounding every day. That's just what we do in these staking protocols. No one is guaranteed any type of return, but the goal obviously is to make a return. So it looks like Animal Farm site is not refreshing. That's not good. Yeah, look at that. Bam. So we're going to exit this page. Exit page. We're going to relaunch it, see what's going on. I did a poll. There we go. It wasn't the site. It was my internet. I am not paying my bills. That's what's going on. So the poll that was asked says, what will happen to pigs price when we launch? A lot of you are wondering what's going on with the price of pigs. The price of pigs, as you see, has been straight down. This could be price manipulation, people panicking right now. I think it reasonably started to sell because people were taking their pigs, selling them for BUSD. Why, you ask? Because in order to get into the piggy bank, you need what's called a pigs/BUSD LP. See this right here? Now, the contract balance is 0, so none of that money has been brought back into the protocol. When it does come back, the TVL will go up. But the price of pigs, short term, has gone down because people have probably taken their pigs, sold half of them. Imagine that type of pressure right now. Sold half their pigs so that they could buy BUSD. And now, boom, you get the price movement. So could this be a good time to buy some pigs? I don't know. You tell me. So we're going to go to the comments in 3 seconds and going to end this poll. The end of the poll read as this: what will happen to the price of pigs when we launch? Half of you said, 48% said it's going to go straight up. Hey, Jonathan, it's going to go straight up. 21% straight down. 31%, probably won't do anything. All right, so we're going to end that poll. To the 344 people here, this is the best, largest streaming right now. I mean, come on. This is crazy. I love you all. Let's keep going. So someone just sent me $4.99. Champ Motors, I appreciate that. Champ has been selling his pigs this morning. He sold them at like 305, and then he said, I'm going to sell more at 300. That's his strategy. To me, I said, congrats on selling at the bottom. I don't like to do that. Obviously, we got price recovery right here. Look at that. Look at that. It might be a little price recovery. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Guys, this is why you're not seeing me sell and panic and all that. I don't do that. I just stake and forget about this crap. This is all short-term stuff. You either believe in Forex or you don't. And maybe Forex is going to prove to be the best thing that ever happened to us in our life. Maybe it'll find that nobody cares about crypto anymore. Nobody's in DeFi, or when they get in DeFi, they ignore all of Forex's success and they go chase after freaking duck token. Is that what's going to happen? This is a conviction play. If you're like, no, I think eventually articles are going to be written. When Drip hits 1 year, there's going to be an article on that. There's going to be marketing spend. We've got all this millions of dollars that haven't even been deployed yet, and which is going to bring in new capital. If that's what you believe, you might want to get in right now. I'm not telling you what to do. You are a big boy. You are a big girl. All right. So for developers, a math professor in Forex, please hire someone for marketing, real documentation, use case. I agree with it. Give Jonathan a ring. BitConnect. Haha. Yeah, I remortgaged my house because of you. Greg, you are one of the admins in our Telegram. That is not true. But it's funny. How did he know about the girlfriend thing? Yeah, I know. Everybody blames me when the price goes down. And when the price goes up, Forex gets all the glory, which is fine. I'm not here for compliments. I'm not here for criticism. I just document my journey and help build some wells along the way. So my wife just left after losing all my money. Shout me out. I'm a big boy here. That's JG Van Gas. You talk too much. Simplicity. Let's get rid of Simplicity. He thinks he's cool. So we're just going to hide him right there. Bye, buddy. You didn't have to be here. Why would you click on me? You know why you clicked on me? Because you like me. Secretly you like me, but you thought, I'm just going to give some FUD to Jonathan. This will be fun to make fun of him. Well, now you get blocked. I blame you, Jonathan. I'm with you. Looks like most people waited for last minute to sell Drip and Pigs. Yeah, a lot of people don't understand how a LP token works. So they're like, okay, what do I need to do? Oh, I have to sell my pigs in order to get some BUSD because I don't have any BUSD sitting around my wallet. I don't have any extra capital. So naturally they think I'll sell my pigs. That's what I think's happening. And now you're seeing the price correction. Unbelievable. Epic fail. Diamond rug. Winston is awesome. This is guys, this is a rug pull. That's what this is. Okay, so clearly we're learning who knows stuff about stuff and who doesn't know anything about anything. So follow Winston Sawyer if you want to learn how not to invest. Drip dip. Just bought another 3 for the sake of it. Why not? Yeah, that's cool. Guys, for people asking, am I buying the dip on Drip? Am I buying the dip on Drip? No, I'm not. Why? I'm waiting for support, guys. Look it. I haven't had support in over a month. There's no rush for me to buy Drip. Now, is it incentivized for me to say buy Drip? Of course. I keep like, use my referral link and blah, blah, blah. But if you like this channel, it's because you know I don't care to shill you anything. I just tell you my honest opinions, whether it helps me get more referrals or not. I don't care. But look it, guys. Yesterday, I was watching this on the price of Drip. I looked at this line. I said, if it curls right here, and you could see how long it was like, hang in there. And then last night I saw it started to fall. So I'm not going to be buying Drip until I see support. Look at this right here. This line was starting to be support, curled up a bit, and then it fell. So I'm not in a rush to buy me any Drip. My next support is, it could be right around here, about $68 or here at 54. So I'll be looking at these two levels before I buy some more Drip. Now, like this video if you appreciate that honesty, because most YouTubers would be like, yeah, guys, I think you should just like buy the dip and buy. like they don't know what they're talking about. They just want you to use a referral code. I'm not about that life. I don't need your money, by the way, guys. That's not why I started YouTube, is to make money off my audience. I want to just have an honest voice in DeFi space and have some fun while we invest together, learning about the best projects in DeFi. Right now, the best projects are Animal Farm and Drip. I mean, I don't know where else I should be throwing my money. Everybody talks to me about nodes and all this, and I think they're just a lot of them are crappy plays. Like if you want to play EVs, why do you gotta like? What's the next Tesla? What's the next like? Just invest in Tesla. Tesla is the next Tesla. Okay. Like you saw Ford's announcement of breaking up their internal combustion engine division, now separate from their EV division. You see GM breaking partnership with Lordstown Motors, and like what's happening. You saw price of Rivian to all the pre-orders of their electric vehicles. They raised the price by $15,000. Like, dude, the only person showing strength in the EV market is freaking Tesla. So don't ask me about the next Tesla. The next Tesla is Tesla. That's where I throw all my money, okay? The next DeFi project is Animal Farm. The next DeFi is Drip. Like, that's my opinion. I'm not chasing all these other projects. Now, I will do gambles. I did a My Diamond gamble. I put $100 in there. So once in a while for fun, our community, we might like do little gamble plays for fun, because sometimes during gamble plays, you can make money on the momentum and then just get out. So I will document those things that I'm doing, but right now I haven't found any I'm excited about. Maybe you could send me some suggestions. Everybody sends me some. And guys, I have developers in my DMs all the time trying to pay me to do a crappy video on their project, but I don't want to do that. Anyways, by the way, we are in a bear market, okay? So yeah, Russia, Ukraine, you got inflation, you got, no stability in the stock market. So you're going to see constant sell pressure. Bitcoin, Ethereum pumped a little bit, but they haven't broke. I think Bitcoin's got to break that 45,000 mark for me to get bullish again. So all of crypto, all the market, everything is down, down, down. Sell pressure, sell pressure, sell pressure. Risk off environment. There's no risk on environment right now, meaning all people are happy to sit on the sidelines. So many people are sitting in cash right now. They sold out of fear. And that money is not quickly moving into the markets in the middle of freaking World War III. So just relax, everybody. Now's the time to build a position, in my opinion. Wow, 357 people here listening to me talk. Guys, I don't know anything. I'm not a financial advisor, dumb YouTuber. Never worked a day in my life. I'm just wondering how people with 5, 6, 7 diff stakes in the piggy bank is going to manage their recompounding. Drip Garden. Well, the recompounding, Steven, takes place in all the same spots. So you just recompound. That's my understanding. Again, we're going to know more when the piggy bank is live, because we haven't seen the UI, the user interface. Okay. Wait till we see the user interface. Right now, this right here is not the full user interface. Okay. So because, there's no compounds, like here's the compound button, but I want to see how it works. So I would just chill axe on that. All right, let's see, what else do we got here. It's time to buy Drip. Mark, why do you say that? What is your argument for buying it now? What have you seen that gives you reason to say now is the time? Drip has such a low market cap. I don't know how they can't eventually run the token up into the thousands of dollars. Thoughts? Yeah, Kent, that's what Drip makes that argument, or Forex makes that argument. He says, Drip could be 1,000, 3,000 to 5,000, because he's looking at the market cap at other similar projects. And I think with new marketing, exposing to new audiences, very much could be that way. But right now, my question is, how many people would look at the Drip chart and be excited to invest in that? Doesn't it look like a falling knife? If someone told you about Drip right now and you went to this chart, that you're like, okay. But right now, all people are looking at is kind of that. And if they're looking at the beginning of February, here's February 1st to March 3rd. I don't know. You've got to create partnerships. To me, partnerships first before marketing. Then I would market the partnerships, and hopefully you'll see more money move in. You need to convince the people that are in Drip to buy the dip first. How do you do that? Get them excited about these partnerships. And one of them is a lending protocol, or lending on with PancakeSwap. I think that'll be bullish. But again, there's no idea from Forex when that will actually go live. So yeah, this right here is not a sexy chart. I think investors might hear about it and go, I'm gonna wait. What do you guys think? I'm not trying to FUD anything. So if you're so simple-minded that you say he's FUDding, screw off. Like, you know nothing. Like, this is actual how investors should think. Non-emotional. I'm looking at the data. I'm giving commentary based on what I see at the time being. Okay? That's what I'm doing. I'm not here to shill. I'm not here to be a cheerleader. Do I have confirmation bias? Of course, but I'm keeping that in check, right? So I'm invested in Animal Farm, invested in Drip. So I know that my bias is toward cheerleading. I'm not going to do that. I need to remain objective. All right. So it's odd people are selling their pigs for BSD to pair it. Not really, Chip. I mean, that's what I'll be doing if I get into Piggy Bank. I'm selling half my pigs for BUSD because I don't have any BUSD in my wallet. Samantha, well, I think Piggy Bank is harder to predict actual returns on than the faucet and garden. That may be slowing down some. 3K drip, yes, please. I'll buy more drip if it goes up. Someone that sent $2. This scam is a scam. That was a joke from yesterday, insider joke. Big sells on the thousands. I bought drip at 130 because I believe in this project. So without a doubt, $80 looks like a sale to me. It meant to be attractive to enter at any given time. Yeah, if you keep compounding. I did a video on this. What if drip is $10? You can check that video out. If you're really scared, just look on my channel and you'll see if drip hits $10. Pig FOMO hitting hard. Give me $20 drip, please, and thank you. That's from Elephant Money. Interesting. I looked into Elephant Money. Didn't invest. Is April going to be bullish like last year? Let me tell you. Let me check my crystal ball. Yep. April's going to be a great month. I just looked into the future and saw it. Also, if you go to the casino, put your money on red, okay? And tonight's lottery number, magic number is 31. Where does the piggy bank go live? I thought it was 11 a.m. Derek, welcome to Forex Projects. Nothing is on time. Says nothing about the man. I'm sure he's a great man, but he is never on time. Is that emotional? Is that FUD? No, it's freaking me being objective and honest. If you don't like it, get the frick out. When do you think it's better to create pigs BUSD token? When the price of pigs is higher or when it's lower? Well, if you're selling pigs, you're selling for a lot less money right now, right? So the best time to sell your pigs was probably on Monday when it was pumping, because then you'd have a lot more money to work with to buy that BUSD pair. Does that make sense? All right. David says, I think you are correct. Thank you. What's your opinion on... No. Forex Shark should hire you on their marketing. No, I don't want to work for anybody else ever again. Because if I worked for their marketing, I wouldn't be able to be honest, right? Because I would have to just be biased the whole time. The balance of the Matic staker contract is stable. It will make us rich. I've looked into that. Forex is live again, but Vinman what is he saying? Is it worth going live again? What is the minimum to buy pig? Jonathan, Cool and Goofy at the same time. Where is the support zone for pigs? So if you look at pigs, and you say, some people will say TA doesn't work on this, and I agree for the most part. Like, TA is a little different in this world. Because most of us, especially in drip, have our money tied up in a faucet. But yeah, here's a nice bounce here on pigs. That's cool. That's awesome to see. Joy, hi. Or can you buy pig for 50? Forex is live May. What's your opinion on easy to go? What else do you got? Push the button Forex. He will do a countdown so that no one needs to panic about, oh my gosh, are we live? There is nothing live, okay? Nothing that I see is live yet in the Animal Farm. You guys want me to show you? Because you're freaking out. You cannot invest yet. Piggy bank. Boom. Nothing. Okay. Thoughts on investing in Tito's vodka to Texas with the Russian vodka poured in the streets? I think that makes a lot of sense. Do you think anyone's buying Russian vodka anytime soon in America? No. So for restaurants that are serving Russian vodka, now they have to serve something else. Tito's in Austin, Texas. Shout out to you guys. You could be a sponsor of this channel. Just to be clear, once my lockup has been released, can you lock up again? Yeah, you just put it into another contract or another staking contract. Drip makes it proof nearly 1 year and still no rug. Yeah, let me read this with passion. To all 343 of you guys here, Drip makes it proof nearly 1 year old, still no rug pull and no capital lost. Drip has long life in front of it, but I agree on not to be confident in copycats with better marketing could harm Drip. That's good. Good comment. Thank you. I appreciate you, sir. Keep this up. I'm buying Drip every $10. Yeah, there you go, Josh. That's great. That's called dollar cost averaging. So what Josh is saying is, let's say Josh has $1,000 he wants to put in Drip. Every time Drip goes down $10, let's say he puts 200 in. It goes down another $10, he puts another 200 in. And so eventually Josh's price, his average price that he gets in on Drip is going to be super low. And so how much does Drip need to recover for him to make his money? It's a shorter amount of time and a smaller gap to fill because he practiced dollar cost averaging. So good for you. Great comment, Josh. I'm excited to hear that for you. Elephant Money. Jonathan, you do great work. Insurance coming to Elephant soon. Yes, and insurance possibly coming to some of Forex projects as well. He's mentioned that. No word on that, but that would be awesome. I'm curious to learn what that insurance looks like. We've got, wow, Beach Office 365, man. Thank you so much for the gift, sending a super chat. Super nice of you. I appreciate that. After the dust settles, can you do a video on what to do with our pigs to add to the piggy bank? Well, instead of, I do videos every day, so I'll probably do 1, 2, 3, 14 on the piggy bank. But really what you're going to do is click on this liquidity tab, add pigs LP. And right here, I have $328 in my wallet. And you can see to match that, I need 1 pig in my wallet, 1.06 pig. So I could sell my pigs. Right here, I've got some pigs. I just click that, and then I could just do like 2, I'll sell 2, boom, and unstake them, and then those would go in my wallet. And then I can come back here and add pigs LP. And then here, this would show up as sufficient, right? Because right now I don't have any pigs in my wallet. And then it would create this LP token. It would be added to my MetaMask. And then when Piggy Bank goes live, I'll come here, and right here, I'll add that for however many weeks I want to stake it. So if I'm like, and the longer you stake, remember, the more reward you get. So that's the basic answer. I hope that was helpful for you. Jonathan, thanks for what you do. Been thinking of starting my own channel after watching yours. Warren, you should totally do it. In fact, I started this channel and I actually have a lot of people that ask me every day, like, hey, how did you grow your channel so fast? What did you do? And I'm walking people through exactly what I did. My background, I own a digital marketing company. I've sold millions of dollars of products online for other companies. And this was a test for me on building a brand on YouTube. And I was excited about DeFi. I wasn't excited sitting in a bear market for the next year in Bitcoin, Ethereum. So I thought I got to get in some DeFi. And I made a project right here. So this might be of interest to you. This is my course on 0 subs to 8,000 in less than 30 days. I documented the whole thing, what I did, what I didn't do, why I did the things I did. And then the best thing about this is I'm doing a live Zoom calls with everybody that gets into this. So you'll get notified on the date. We're going to do live Zoom calls, and then I review everybody's work and critique each other and give you suggestions. So you start by watching the videos. I've got homework in the videos, and then mid-month, so probably March 15th is when we'll do live Zoom calls. So if that's of interest to you or anybody, feel free to sign up. The link is in the description for that. Okay, so Pigs is still recovering, guys. It's great to see 309. Awesome, awesome, awesome. How is your drip garden doing, Jonathan? Someone in our Telegram group or Discord said that the average you're getting ROI on drip right now, drip BUSD or drip garden, is 0.7%, 0.7%. So it's about as good. If you're in the drip garden, it's about as good as, I don't know why this keeps doing this. I would show you, but it's basically about as good as any of the farms. So you're making that 3%, that 3.3. It doesn't matter when the plant price goes down. So your compounding is keeping up with the plant price falling. Maybe let's use this tool. Oh my gosh, who is that guy? Who is that? Who is this guy? Yeah, look at the plant price today. All right. So it's just a crappy day all around. This used to be 215. This used to be 6,300. So in order for me to keep this at 6,300, my value for my plants, because if the plant value keeps going down, I got to keep compounding to keep it up. And then more plants produce more seeds, and which means I get more LP every day. But the LP isn't worth as much. And again, it's going to continue to see pressure. Like, look at that drop. Notice how that follows the price of drip today at the same rate, because half of a drip BUSD pair is drip. So until we get a recovery here, don't expect drip garden to be all that sexy. I would spend my time in drip garden doing a lot more compounding right now than harvesting. And that's just a quick overview. There's so much that goes into this. I might do a whole interview with someone that that knows all the math and technical side of drip garden. Someone smarter than me. Way smarter than me. Pigs is back up over 305. Yeah. Well, let's get rid of the drip chart here. Let's put it on something sexy here. There you go. Oh, that feels better. My BTC earns 5% DeFi. Yep. I've got my BTC and ETH locked up as well. Where do I find the contract address for Pigs BUSD LP? I don't know. If someone in the chat can help answer that. Is it on the website? I'm not sure. I've already got BUSD. Do I need to use half of it to buy pigs now to get ready? Yeah. So like right here, if I was in BUSD, you might be like, oh man, crap, I better hurry up and buy my pigs right now. If I think this is going to go back up to like 330. Nodes are making me a killing. What nodes are you in? Some of them are better than others. Arthur, you can swap on the liquidity tab on Animal Farm. Thank you. Just grab the contract for each of the tokens from the coin liquidity tab. So if we go here to Animal Farm, he's asking for the contract address. That's not provided here. Go to CoinGecko. Where on CoinGecko? Because you can get like the pig's address, but and the dog's address, but where do you get the LP? All right, guys. Let's see where we're at with Forex.
Earning a referral bonus. All of these positive actions increase your principal, which in turn.
All right, this is live right now with Forex. We're live with Forex. See what he has to say.
Even if you were at your max payout on your first stake, that referral bonus going in there would then increase your principal, increasing your max payout, allowing you to continue to earn off that new capital that was added, off that bonus that you just got. Not only earn on it, but claim it. So that's the way that the referral system works. And when someone uses your referral, it's displayed on the front end under the stake table. So there's your stake table. Underneath that is your referral table. Whenever anybody uses your referral link and does a deposit with it, it then takes a percentage of that deposit and it sends it to your principal in your first stake. It rewards it. It rewards you with it. Now, their contract address, the amount they have staked, and how long they staked it for, shows up on your referral table when they use your referral link and do a deposit. This allows you to see who's using your referral link, how long they staked for, and how much they deposited, so you can set up a reward structure to reward people for using your referral link and to help you incentivize people to join under your account. And an example of this is someone could say, anybody that uses my referral link and time locks $1,000 for 1 year, I'll airdrop a $100 stake to them locked for 1 year, which means now they will get a stake sent to them, and they see that it's sent to them, and they can access it because it shows up on their stake table. And now they can
Hex looks interesting at this price.
That stake,
see the level of support here.
Stake, and accumulate interest on it.
Bounced here.
And then when
in December,
that time lock is over,
hit it again, and here we're curling up again. So just not financial advice, but
and of course,
Hex at 12 cents looks very interesting.
Because if you only harvest, that's going to decrease the ROI that you're earning from the system because you're not compounding any truffles back into piglets to keep up the daily ROI that you're earning. And it takes you closer to max payout if all you're doing is claiming and harvesting. So even when you get to the end of your time stake, you want to keep some sort of regular compounding, at least on par with the average user in the system. That way you can keep your daily ROI up around 3%. So that's that. If you have any more questions, I'm gonna. I want to help my partners and help them. Get everything going up as fast as possible. So I'm gonna jump off the call at some point to help them. But if you got like one or two more questions, or if not,
I think just one more, because I think this is like a repeating question that needs to get nailed down so everybody understands. People want to know about adding to that stake, like more clarity about, can you add to the stake during a time lock, or can you start a stake without a time lock and add a time lock on it later, and just that sort of thing, like being able to can you add to a stake or add add capital to a stake, whether it's time lock or untime lock, etc.
Yeah, the only way that you could create a time locked stake is on a fresh deposit, meaning when you initially create a new stake, that's when you decide to time lock it. The way it works is you determine how much you want to deposit, how long you want to time lock it for, and then when you deposit that time lock stake, it creates a new stake for you, a new time lock stake. Now, while this stake is time locked, you can compound both the bonus that you earn daily for being time locked, plus you can compound the interest that's generated from this time lock principal. You cannot deposit into a time lock stake, and you cannot claim from it. You can only compound your dividends, your bonus, and the interest you're earning on this bonus back into your principal to experience very powerful compound interest. Now, If you want to do a deposit and not time lock, that's fine. You're going to have a user experience that is very similar to the Drip Garden, where you make a deposit, and you can compound once a day, or you could claim, and you're not getting that large bonus on the truffles you get on your initial deposit if you are not time locking. Now, if you already have an existing non-time lock stake, whether it was never time locked or whether it was time locked and that time ended, you cannot relock an existing stake. You can only time lock a new stake. And as far as depositing into a non-time lock stake, yes, you can. You can compound, you can deposit, you can claim into a non-time lock stake. So there's a ton of versatility there, and you have the ability you could do all three. You could have a wallet that's not time locked at all. You could have one that's time locked for a short period of time, one that's time locked for a long period of time, one that was time locked but is no longer time locked because it's expired. You could do all different kinds of strategies for all different kinds of unlock periods, and the system allows for this. So really, these are questions that will become extremely apparent once you've spent one day using the system. But I understand it's brand new. You haven't interacted with it at all, so these questions need to be answered. But just understand that a lot of these questions become extremely self-evident once you just use the product for a couple minutes. So I'm gonna hop off right now so I can assist my partners and get this up as fast as possible. Like I was saying, what's left to be done, right, is adding the mapped values to the contracts, which need to be done 10 values at a time through launching transactions. Once all of these values are added to the deployed contracts need to be wired to the front end. This has all already been done on testnet and sandbox. This has been done and tested and stress tested and audited multiple times in all different from all different perspectives already. We need to do it on the main net, on the main front end right now. That's what we're in the process of doing. We're doing it as fast as possible. We're also being diligent and ensuring everything is being checked and double checked and triple checked. So we're going as fast as we can while being diligent about it. And I will make an announcement as soon as it's 100% ready to go. And when I do, it will be with a 15-minute timer. And as soon as this timer hits 0, we'll be on board. We'll be ready to go. I'm gonna unpause it and we'll be live. So I'm gonna hop off right now so I can help them, and I'll be back in a little bit. And look out for my announcement, guys. Right? I'll post it in the call channel on Twitter and in the main group. So just watch out for that. It will come with a new countdown and instructions. So I'm hopping off now, guys. Thank you everyone for being here. I'm so excited to get this going.
All right. Okay, we'll shut that down. The pigs are flying again, up to 312. See that bounce? Everybody on the way down. This is dumb. This is dumb. This is dumb. Well, it might be something. Oh, look at what good. That's how it goes. Welcome to DeFi. It's freaking crazy, guys. It is a crazy Wild West. This is not for the faint of heart. 321 people. Thanks for smashing that like button. I said smash the like button because I'm a YouTuber, and that's what we say. I guess I'm supposed to say smash the like. Please do it. Helps get the word out. Strategy, etc. is in my private Discord. Yes, it's true. Nice to know that you appreciate your small budget followers. Yes. So yeah, we have a Telegram group, guys. It's freaking crazy because there's too many people in my Telegram group. I'll show you. You guys see this? If I click here, look at that. 2,800 members. Too much. So, and there are also a ton of bots. So, by the way, please don't ever give your seed phrase to anybody for any reason whatsoever. Someone got scammed $17,000 in our Telegram group last night because someone acted as me and DM'd them and was like, yeah, let me help you out. Guys, I don't private DM you. Okay. So we created a private Discord. The link is in the description, but you got to have at least $5,000. No newbies allowed in this Discord. And you just sign up and, yeah, if you want. Okay. Boom. You come here, you say, I want the membership. And we got 5 spots out of the 110 remaining. So if that's you, wonderful. If not, I don't care. Okay. So, let's keep going. Initial investment is locked. Yes, if you are in the piggy bank, your initial investment is locked, kind of like the drip faucet. But the difference between drip faucet and the animal farm is such that if an emergency occurs and you do need your money back, you will be able to get all of your money back, but it comes with a penalty. You will lose your rewards and you will not maintain all of that ROI that you got while you were in there. So if you were in it for a month and you were making all this money with ROI, that's going to be stripped away from you. To what degree, I don't know. So just be aware of that. But at least you can get your money back. And I think that brings peace of mind to people. And it's a good marketing tactic to give people an out, an emergency exit. Whereas faucet, that's the number one thing people get scared of is you lock up your money and you don't get it back. The only way you get it back is through 1% of your deposit being paid back to you daily. Jonathan DM'd me last night. Yeah, it wasn't me, guys. I'm not DMing people. I don't have the time to DM. I get lots of DMs. If you can imagine, when you are this sexy, you get a lot of DMs from a lot of babes. It's mostly gorgeous 10 out of 10 women that DM me. And I just say, I don't get time. I don't have time to DM all the beautiful women. Okay. Anything else? At the end of time lock, is it my money? So why can't I relock my money? You can. You can cash out, come back in. I don't know why people are worrying about that. Just get in a stake when it goes live, hopefully in the next hour, when Forex clicks live. And once you're in there, do like a 2-week stake, see what happens, and then you'll feel more confident to go a little bit longer, a little bit longer. You can have multiple steaks. You can have filet mignon. You can have prime rib. Is prime rib a steak? I don't even know. Thank you, Miss Rich Nest, for becoming a member. Welcome to the I Love You Forever Club. That's on YouTube here. That's awesome. I was talking to Jonathan last night at 2 a.m. on Telegram. I don't think they are women, LOL. No, I get all private women, and then they invite me to like their private groups, like live cams. It's so cool. When you become a YouTuber, you get all the spam links, but like people think they're spam, but it's really these beautiful exotic women that send you DMs. You just got to pay them like $100 an hour, but you know, that's okay. I'm not funny. Jeff, I like turtles. Will there be a difference in between getting into Piggy Bank when it launches now or wait 8 hours? The prices on everything fluctuates. So we're speculating on whether it's a better time now or 8 hours from now. The price of pigs is $3.12. It was good time to buy them an hour ago. And 8 hours from now is over here. My crystal ball doesn't tell me what the price will be, so I can't answer that. Jonathan, you crack me up with the light, fun lives you bring to us. Love it. Appreciate the info and wholesome info you bring to Drip. Cheers. Thank you. That was very nice of you. Dude, no way. You can make new stakes, but no restake your previous time lock principal. I think you only get 50% if you emergency full. Okay. Thank you, Dale. Yes, prime rib is a steak. Thank you, Tyler. But when I think of prime rib, I always feel like I'm getting something that is less than steak. I don't know why. I just, do you go out and impress a girl with prime rib, or do you get her a filet mignon? I mean, I don't know because I haven't been on a date. I don't know. I get my cast off my arm in 6 weeks, so that's my first steak. A steak so I can celebrate when I can cut steak again. Thank you, Derek. TMI. No, I like that. I hope your arm gets feeling better. How did you break your arm? Austin Clark, you mean the money I Cash App sent you will not 100x and sent back to me? Exactly. By the way, guys, check out this Austin Clark guy. He invited me to do an interview on his YouTube channel. I know nothing about him, so if he shills crap, then screw him. But if he's a good guy, awesome. I'm doing an interview with him March 8th or something. By the way, subscribe to this freaking channel, you douchebags. Why would you not subscribe? Like, who do you think you are? It's free. Unsubscribe. Don't even follow. I'm a loser. Will you do any more faucet vids? What would you like to know about the faucet? I just make 1% every day. I don't worry about it. I'm like Stunna-Breezy. I just cash out. Because Bitcoin, you're losing money today. Ethereum, you're losing money. You ain't making money. But DeFi, it pays you. These are ROI protocols, return on investment. Every day in the animal farm and in drip, you are making passive income. Okay? But it's better when that passive income that you're making, if it's drip or a pig or a dog, when those prices of those assets are going up, not down. But because I believe we're early, by looking at the TVLs in each project, and knowing who Forex is and his team and the marketing and the partnerships coming up, I look at that and go, I don't really care what the price of any of this crap is tomorrow or today. Because I've got my risk capital in it and I'm bullish on the projects. I could be wrong, but either way, I've got a lot of my money in Apple and Tesla, and I'm not worried about any of that. Prime rib is greater than steak, son. 10% to sell a steak, 10% to restake for a new time lock. Okay, so 10% to sell a steak and 10% to restake. So put that in your spreadsheets, okay? Well, what state do you live in, brother? Ryan, are you a freaking serial killer? You think I'm going to tell you what state I live? This is YouTube, bro. We're at the beginning of freaking World War III, and you want to know what state I live in? You know how many scammers want to find me? So let me lie to you. I'm in California. I love California. It's freaking beautiful. Look at that, Pacific Ocean. All these perfect looking women are right outside my window. What's up, ladies? They're all surfing today. It's awesome. California. It's beautiful. Can you explain DK in the drip garden and how it works? I want to wait to get into anything drip garden I want to interview someone and do Q&A. I want to get all your questions and do it because I haven't found a good video on YouTube that answers all that. And I think there's a lot of misinformation out there. I would love if Forex did an AMA on the drip garden, just drip garden, because there's just so many people that say stuff and I'm like, what are you talking about? Appreciate all the content, brother. Your comedy is a plus. Laughing my you-know-what off. You're doing great with your progress. 1 month and you're exploding. Keep it up. Thank you, Crypto Trend. I don't know what I'm doing, but something's working. LOL, just to keep the word out there for the noobs. Drip Garden has a slow built-in decay to make people in the future have a higher buying power. Yeah, he's talking about this graph right here. If you go to Drip Garden, this sucker right here, it helps give people that are just joining Drip Garden the same advantage as people that have been in the protocol from day one. But again, I want to opine more on that. I want to opine more on this chart, but it is confusing. Piggy bank is the same. Okay, Wealth Engineer, dude, thank you for the $10, man. That's super kind of you. It says really enjoyed your course. That's awesome. Thank you so much. So if he is in the course, that means he is right here. He went to the link in the description and he got in this course where I talk about how I grew the YouTube channel from 0 subs to 8,030 days, how I did it. And then we will be doing live Zoom calls with everybody who buys this course right now in this first month of March. We're going to do live Zoom calls, and I'm going to live on Zoom critique your videos, give you all my tips and tricks, what I'm doing. And yeah, so thank you. That's super, super awesome, man. A serial killer is someone who eats cereal. No, you're in Sweden. Do I look Swedish? Maybe. Where can you stake hex? You can stake hex at hex.com. So the reason he's asking about hex is I just said this might be a great entry point. Click on the 3-month chart. You got a bottom here at 12 cents. Boom. And then you got a bottom right here. Boom. And now it's triple bottom and it's curling up. So look at the 1 day. Look at that. People are buying this dip. So what you want to do is front run your TA, front run what the herd is doing. All the herd was waiting for it to get to 12 cents. So getting in there, riding it up, selling right here, or, you know, however high you want to take it, you know, maybe at 14 cents, that could be a good play. So staking hex isn't as sexy to me. I own hex, but I'm not staking it because the 38% return in a year, and I don't want it locked up. So that's why. I mean, if I want my money locked up, I'm putting it in the animal farm, which is what I've done. Locked up my money in animal farm, locked it up in drip. You have to pan the camera. It's not real. I know. You guys wish you want to see the beach, the Pacific Ocean. Is Putin going to put his money in? I don't even want to say that guy's name. Frickin' douchebag, loser, small, you know what problems. I took a screenshot when drip was around 50K holders. I'm hoping to blow that up on my wall when we hit 1 million drip holders. Wow, you are more bullish than me. 1 million drip holders? That's crazy. That would be unbelievable. Everyone here, message Forex to do an AMA with Jonathan. You know, I don't know. I don't know if AMA would like my style because I like to have fun and I like to joke around, and I might razz him and saying, man, you're always late to things. Haha. I don't know if he finds that humor funny. Maybe he won't. So he might not like me. I don't know. Hello, Jonathan. How are you? I just started following you, and it looks like you are a great person to be followed. Be focused, be humble, be you, and don't screw us. Christian, I can't screw you. You know why? Because I don't have access to your private keys. I don't have access to any of your exchanges. I cannot buy something on your computer, nothing. So there's no way for me to screw you. I've never offered advice on this channel. For those that follow me, you know my mission is to document what I'm doing. I'm allowed to do that. It's a free world, free speech. Used to be a free world, used to have free speech, but I'm doing the best I can. So follow if you want. If you don't, it's fine. You're a big boy. Why wait to be very first to invest in Piggy Bank? As long as we have our LP ready in MetaMask, it will not make a big difference if we come a few hours later to send them. Yeah, it's true. If you already got your LPs. What do you think of Pizza Game? I looked into it. I just saw they added another component to their game, which was like, is that a reach for desperation? You know, because I think the price had gone down super. In fact, look at this. If I go here, because I was interested in pizza because they're the people that created Crabada. But when I see this, yeah, since their launch, I just am like, man, I don't know. I just don't know if it has the ability to recover. So I'm not super excited. And this happens in like every project. That's why Forex is projects. That's why I just stick with, you know, Forex. He actually has created some things that are sustainable. Most things in DeFi are pump and then they go down. Where Drip, the price of Drip is 81 right now. Drip has done that. It's pumped and gone way down, but it's recovered. and it falls and then it recovers. So same with pigs. You're seeing the same thing happen with the price of pigs. It pumps and it recovers. But in pizza, you haven't seen it recover. So I'll keep an eye on it. See, we got a nice recovery. And this, by the way, these charts on launch days, I hate launch days. Launch days give you you don't know anything on launch day. There's just too much price manipulation. There's traders, and I don't like launches like this. I'm talking about guidance correctly. Not talking about scamming. Could you send me a referral of Piggy Bank? I will do that right now. Thank you, man. Boom. Christian, you're the man. Thank you. Vincent, Jonathan's defensive. Should look into it. They have got some incredible tokenomics. LP token from Garden Profits. Are you staking them on the farm? Need help? I'm a loser that doesn't know how to invest. I only buy the tops. We've all been there, Marcus. I feel you, man. Feel you. Guys, I lost $30,000 in Time Wonderland. Imagine, like, how do you do your taxes on that? Is that a loss? Like, the IRS is crazy. They got to figure all this out. So I think I actually did take it as a loss against my profits in stocks. IRS, man, is so confusing in DeFi. What is the race of your lovely dog? I want the same. What is his race? I don't know his race. That's such a weird way. He's a mini golden doodle. Okay? And he's from Dallas. He's from Texas. So his name is Tex. I don't know where he is. I found it. Thanks. I lost 3K in time. Yeah, a lot of us did. Could you do a video to try to help us figure out DeFi taxes? Derek, no, I will not do that because there's not enough clarity even from the IRS. And I've talked with accountants. They don't know. It's not something I'm worried about, though, because I've put polls out. How many people have been audited when it comes to their crypto? And, like, nobody's been audited. But you should still be honest. But what I do is whatever my exchanges give me, their 1099s or whatever, I just report those. So I want to be honest in my taxes. I'm not trying to do anything shady or wrong. I'm just I'm trying to do the best I can. So I wish the IRS made life a little easier. You can see the price of pigs kind of curling at this 310 level. See what happens. If you had 500 only this AM, would you put it back in drip or use it for today's piggy bank? I would put it in the piggy bank because I think piggy bank will have a lot of momentum. Drip right now does not have the momentum. These things are cyclical. So 1 week, 1 month, it might be all about drip, drip, drip. Next week, it's going to be all about Animal Farm, Drip Garden, Piggy Bank. So I'm in all of them. I plan on being in all of them and not moving one to the other, to the other, to the other. I plan on just being in them all and setting it and forgetting it. Kind of like that infomercial. Set it and forget it. So that's my macro strategy. I'm sorry you lost 6K in time. So hopefully I made your day. I lost over 30,000 in time. You're welcome. How do you do it? Taxes with drip for the IRS, short-term capital gains. Abigail, I'm not worried. I mean, I'm not going to comment. Too many people that are going to try to correct me and all that, and everybody has an opinion. Talk to me when you lose 500K. Vincent, are you serious, bro? If you lost 500K, we should do like a Zoom call. That would be a good YouTube video. What is money value of a single pig's LP now? I don't know. I think Forex Shark is the Steve Jobs in DeFi. Yeah, I mean, I think it's too early to say that, but he definitely has the respect of anyone that knows him and has been in his projects more than a lot of these other guys. Look at that Daniele guy. I mean, he had so many followers, so much respect. He was the founder of Time Wonderland. Their TVL was way bigger than Drip. And he hired a freaking scam artist to be his CFO, basically. Well, you do that once in this space and your reputation is gone. It's just gone. And there's a lot of been over-promising on how he's going to make it right. None of that has happened, so it's sad. It's bad. So many people got wrecked on Time Wonderland. And that's why, like, I didn't do a video on Time Wonderland or any of these DAOs. I was in them all. I was in Jade. I was in Time Wonderland. Like, I haven't done videos on that, have I? I didn't do videos on the Elixir or whatever, the one that James Patton, he had to apologize for. I didn't do any videos on that. So you got other YouTubers that do videos on every new project and they're just like, guys, check this out, it's gonna be great. Click my referral link. Well, I don't think you should do that. I think you should be very clear if you do that. Like, this is a total gamble play. So yeah. Buster Grill, man, he lost 50K in time. Oh, we should just have like a Time Wonderland get together in Vegas and just like cry together. Give each other a lot of bro man hugs. Let me know if you want to do that. We can meet up in Vegas. I've left my ohm in time stakes as well, letting them do whatever. Yeah, same with me. Yeah, so I haven't sold any of the Time Wonderland. Well, I won't talk about what I did. I went into margin, actually, an abacadabra. I got wiped out. So stupid. Yeah, I'm in for Vegas. Forex delays 2 days, then wait, timer goes off. Yeah, it's crazy. I don't trust anyone in DAO Pro. Yeah, exactly. And so here's the thing, like, again, you might say in the short term, like, that sucks, right? But because people got so burnt from DAOs and some of these node projects and some of these like stupid little game like, so many people get burnt that they're looking like, well, what's legitimate out there? I'm so sick of chasing a moon coin, Shiba this, for, you know, whatever has the word Inu on the end of it. They're sick of that. They're sick of chasing, what do you call it? Moonshot plays, that they're looking for some stability, and then they find out about this guy named Forex Shark, and they find out about Drip and how long it's been, and they find out about Animal Farm, and that's why I'm here, because I was looking for a safer place to go. Now, does that mean, like, Forex hasn't screwed anybody, and he could have by now, okay? He's made people multiple millionaires. That Stunna Breezy guy made over $10 million with Forex. You would think that Forex at some point would step in and rug pull and make that money his money, but he hasn't done that. He's been audited by the best. Peloton, or not Peloton, the bikes. Write it in the chat. I can't pronounce it. Which I wish he would post the audits on the actual websites, so that they're alive and well and available for people that are skeptical to read. So it could be bullish long term, being early in Forex projects. Your website Drip Viewer is absolutely insane. Thank you, man. Why do you think the price plan has gone down? I've already explained that. You guys can use this tool if you'd like. Let me show you. So if this is of value to you, great. Happy to use it. Happy. It's all free, man. Everything is free. And then I do have a little paid stuff, so don't yell at me. I mean, it's a full-time job. Someone's got to make money. I got to eat my Taco Bell. You guys want the course? Boom. Join me. I'll be live. You're not just buying a bunch of course videos. You're actually going to be with me live on Zoom. And then we've got, obviously, our membership, which is private. You can join. 5 spots left. Piggy Bank launched today. Where are we at? Animal Farm. You guys want to see if we're live yet? Piggy Bank. Refresh. Nope, not live. We are not live. Go figure. I got wrecked investing in AMC stock at $41 average. Wow. Marcus, this isn't going to make you feel better, but I got an AMC at around $3 before anyone, and I'm still in profit. I've made a ton of money. Not a ton of money, but I did well with AMC. Obviously, I would have done better had I sold at the $60 mark. So, but yeah, AMC was at least a good one for me. But I have my wins and I have my losses, just like you. We're all honest about it, nothing. Think about a baseball analogy, right? Like a 300 is a great batting average in baseball, but what a 300 means is that the guy gets on base, he hits the ball 3 out of 10 times. 3 out of 10 times. And you're considered great in the Major League Baseball. So if you invest in 10 projects and 9 of them are crap, but one of them like hits gold, that will cover hopefully your losses of the 9. That's what investors are doing. These are risky plays. So for me, I'm in Drip, Piggy Bank, Drip Garden, Animal Farm. If one of them does what I think they're going to do, it should cover all the other losses. But I'm not banking on losing. Don't get me wrong. Paladin, yeah. Lloyd, do you know where these audits are? Are they public? I would love to have access to the audits. Can you do a 5-year-old expansion video, PB, like you did with Drip Network? Also a tutorial on the whole Animal Farm. I'm still trying to I have so many videos. Please check them out. Just go through all my videos. I think they're pretty. I was going to say I think they're pretty good. How biased do you have to be to say that? I'm sticking with the faucet I've been in since June last. See, then you've made money. Morgan, you've made money every day if you wanted to. You click claim every day since last June. That's crazy. I wonder how much you've made, Morgan. Dang, Drip drops just a bit and suddenly you are eating Taco Bell instead of Chipotle. Exactly. I make a bomb beep taco. What do you guys think of Virgin Galactic? It's a nice low point. I've invested in Virgin, but the space tourism industry, there's too many better sectors to be in. Why risk on those? What do you think is the fastest way to get Ethereum to Animal Farm? I have a video on that. Just go through my videos. Literally it says from Ethereum to BUSD. Man, I provide value and nobody even likes. Nobody just likes. They just hate me. That's okay. What do you think is the fastest way to get to... Okay, Rodrigo, increase buying power over time to incentivize new people coming in. PB as in piggy bank. Yeah, I'll do videos, guys, every day on this channel. You know I'm here every single day. So like, subscribe, and keep the notification bell on. All right, guys, I got to go. I got a million things to do. Unfortunately, we're not live yet. Again, were we expecting really to go live at 11 a.m.? Were we really expecting that? I don't know. It's just the way it is. So unless you've got anything else you want to ask me, I'll do a minute countdown and we can keep going. But I have a dog to tend to. I would like to make myself an egg sandwich, scrambled egg sandwich, toast, butter on it. Don't ignore the butter. A lot of people ignore the butter when they make their egg sandwich, but the butter definitely, you can taste it. Something about egg and butter. It works. That sounded horrible, but it does work. Okay, what else? Anything else? Any super chats? Anything? I want to stick around, but I do have a million things to do, guys. I'll be in my private Discord, so I'll alert you guys when we do go live in the private Discord, and talk strategy more in there later today. If you guys want a donut, let me know. I got these from Walmart for $1. Your boy shopping at Walmart. Wow. Winning. All right, I'm going to head out. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love you all. This has been fun. And I'll probably do another video later on today. Waiting on that Forex to go live at the piggy bank. Once he goes live, we'll do some catch-ups and let you know what I'm doing. All right. Thank you guys for being here. It's been fun. We had fun, right? So check out those Discords, the videos, the course in the link description below. I love you and look forward to the next time. See you. Chips, thanks, man. I appreciate that. You're super kind. All right, guys. We'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.